I'm going to tell you a story tonight, and this is going to be a long one. This is where my drying room used to be my grow room. And this is where I keep the plants underneath the lights. And you see we got everything down here. They're almost big enough to clone from right now. Let me get you back upstairs so I can start this story. It's about life and Brainiac and them that are wrong and them that are right. Them that will have to fight the entire night to keep me from killing them. Cat almost got out the door. That is Bart. That is Tina. That is little Mello. He's a new guy. See, he got hurt. Right, see right there? He had a hole that big around in his neck. Usually it's $600 at the vet. But All About Animals fixed him for $70. I was so fucking happy because he's a real good guy. Reminds me of Brainiac. And that's Roger over there. And Roger and Mello came in because the girls that used to live next door, they abandoned them because they couldn't take them with them. And anyway, these are their toys. There's that one, and there's that one, and there's that one. They love their toys. Why isn't it working? Oh, I might have to go plug it back in. These ones are rechargeable. They have a battery in them that I just plug into USB. This one here takes batteries. But Mello, like Brainy, really loves that fucking thing. He'll chase that all day long. And that's my little Tina. She's my only female. And there's Louie Lou. That's Brainy's brother. And actually, Tina's sister and Bart's his other brother. But they're all from the same bloodline because there was one female that was put to the road and she had a lot of kittens. Anyways, these are all the toys for all the boys and girls. The story, let me get to that. And I'll take you outside for a minute, I guess, because this is a long one. Oh, yeah, the dollhouse I bought for the girl. I got toys around here for the kids. But when they forced the girls out, I haven't seen them again. And that's probably the worst of it. I lost the children. I lost my own little son. And I lost Bob. Everything I thought I would be doing for the next 20 years is gone now. And it was a big hit. Anyway, oh fuck, how do I begin this? 3 years ago, I was using Sargent's and Hart's flea stuff. And the fleas were immune to that fucking flea shit. I didn't realize it. And what happened is I got kidney stones. So I was laid up for 10 days. And the only reason I was laid up for 10 days was the hospital. I went to that hospital emergency 3 times. The pain was so fucking intense. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't eat. I couldn't do a goddamn thing. And it was all because my doctor, it was during COVID. My doctor went back to India to practice in India during COVID. And she's still over there. She never came back. So I had no doctor. So when I went to the hospital over these kidney stones, they told me I had to see my doctor. Well, I'm in so much fucking pain. I could not believe they turned me away. And they did this 3 times over a 10-day period. It wasn't until I got a fucking registered doctor and he gave me a shot. Within 15 minutes of him giving me that shot, I was better. And that's all the hospital had to do. Give me a shot and I would have been better. But they were too hardcore. And there's where we're going to get to the part of who I am. And they better be very fucking careful. You don't take from me and not have me take from you. You do not do bad service, quackery, and not have me make you pay for it. So yeah, there was attendants at the hospital. I know their name and I know their face. The ones that turned me away. And that's why Brainy damn near fucking died the first time. Because when I finally got better, I looked in the litter box and I saw all black shit. So I knew somebody was passing blood. And I knew that was the death. That was a death sentence to whoever it was. Turns out it was Brainiac. He fell down, couldn't get up, and crying. I took him to the vet. They says, well, he's got all his blood's gone. I says, yeah, the fucking fleas drained him dry, and what they didn't drain, he shit out because he went anemic because of the fleas. So anyway. So Harts and Sargents gave me medicine that was no fucking good for fleas that are immune to it. And we have a type of flea now in America that is immune to most of the standard cheap ass flea treatments. I started using something a step up, and I got rid of all the goddamn fleas. There's no fleas in this house anymore. Anyway, so yes, my baby damn near died the first time because I was too sick to realize what the fuck was going on around me. And it's probably why he died eventually, was he wasn't anemic by birth, but he was after the fleas got done with him. And so my baby's gone because of it. And the vet, when I took him out to the vet, and they gave me 5 days worth of steroids and 5 days worth of antibiotics, and he bounced right back. Boy, he was as strong as he was as a kitten. And that cost me $600. So when I called the vet the next time he got sick, I said, hey, I need that same stuff you gave me the last time. Can you send it to me now? Otherwise he'll die. They said yes. Well, what they sent me was 2 days worth of antibiotic, no steroids at all. So I knew they had already planned on him dying. They weren't going to help me save his life. They weren't going to give me the medicine that saved him the last time, this time. And they told me it was $15,000 for a blood transfusion. And I knew I couldn't afford that. But that is 1800s fucking how you treat fucking anemic. Now they've got medicines and oxygen. And I had only one tank of oxygen. And that spared his life for only 24 hours. The lady across the street, she has the same problem as my cat had. And she had all the medicine there that has saved her for the past 15 years. I could have got a full life with him. Had I read the Book of Death, I would have saw how to save his life. Because there they list the medicine you need. They tell you you had to have oxygen. And I would have had that shit all stockpiled. I already had $200 worth of special food for just him to build his blood. What I didn't know was what I found out just hours before he died. Because I finally got past my own fear and read what it is for him to die. And what it is for him to die was a fucking nightmare. I still get sick to my stomach every time I have that picture flash in my fucking head. Every time I think of him. His last few hours of life were this fucking god-awful suffering. It would have been better had I had some heroin and just put him to sleep than to make him suffer like that. But they had me ill-prepared. And that was my fault. I should have read the book. I wouldn't have been ill-prepared. But they did, by callous hands, not send me what they were supposed to save his life. And fuck them. Here's the thing about me, and you fuck up some service on me on this. When I was 14 years old, they would hire me. In 74, 75, and the shops were going down, people had overextended themselves. They had bought houses and cars and started businesses that the only way that worked is if they had an overtime check coming in every fucking month. And when they started laying everybody off, I started getting phone calls telling me, hey, I got to get rid of this business. I can't declare bankruptcy. I need the insurance to pay for it. I can't go bankrupt because I'll be fucking bankrupt. You need to help me. So yeah, we ended up raising houses, businesses, and vehicles, all brand new. So everybody could collect their insurance to keep what they thought their life would be. And then it turned into something more because, again, a sheriff's son fucking murdered a friend of mine, him, his daughter, and his daughter's niece, or his daughter's daughter, and never a ticket wrote, never. And when they came to me about it, they said, well, the boy's young. He's only 18 years old. It'll destroy his life if he gets a conviction for vehicular manslaughter. And I said, but that's what it is. The boy killed 3 fucking people. Well, because he was the sheriff's son, he never got a ticket. He never got anything. So yeah, I went out to Cougar and Hunter where they stored all their guns. I stole all their fucking guns because I was going to kill him with his own fucking gun. Because again, you can't take a friend of mine's life and not expect me to come after you for yours. Anyways, and that's very important because, again, that fucking vet, businesses that fuck me I will usually go back and blow out every window in the business. And then I'll leave a note to explain what the fuck they done and why this happened. Or they'll get a call from the fire department because there ain't nothing but ashes left when I got done. I don't play this shit. That vet, I gave them grace. They fucked me and they took his life by not doing what they were supposed to do. They had the file right there. So all I can say, that was greed. That was intent. You did murder. And in murdering him, you murdered fucking me. And you're lucky your business still stands. You're lucky your windows are still solid. Because by rights, I should be out there tonight burning you to the fucking ground. Because over the years, that's what I did. It started out them paying me to put them out of business. And then they started acting like shit to the people you got customers and you treat them like shit and you think you can get away with it. You'll never know it because I'll never bitch, I'll never yell. And I'll always wait a few months after you did your horrible fucking shit to my face. And when you come in one day, you ain't got nothing left. I just took your whole fucking life. Put you out of business. And I put many out of business. I put many, made them fucking leave the fucking country. I took so much from them. Anyway. But they were assholes and they had it fucking coming. I've never been an asshole and I've always had all my shit stolen from me. They've never left me a penny, ever. Everything I had went out to help others as much as I could, which always left me in debt. Hell, by the time I got done, I was $50,000 in debt. Because I was helping people that had no love for me other than they knew I would help them if I saw they were in trouble, even if it cost me my own. Mom hated it, but anyway, so yeah, oh God, these people, they think they can do whatever the fuck they want. The people at the hospital not giving me treatment, causing him to become with a life-threatening fucking disease afterwards about those goddamn fleas. That's why if I ever get the book of life, boy, I'll rewrite some codes. There won't be no more fleas or ticks. They don't fit anywhere in the wheel of life. They are truly parasites attached to the wheel without any purpose in it or on it. There is nothing on this planet that needs fleas and ticks to survive. We could go without them completely. And anyway, so yeah, it's all about genetic manipulation, and it's about changing this world because we were all genetically manipulated. And at the time of the tower, when it fell, we were living 1,000 years and we were a lot smarter than what we are. They divided the languages, and India is the most feared. 118 languages in that one fucking nation. And that tells you how much they feared them. Because there's no other nation like that, where their language was divided so many times just to keep you from interacting with each other, to keep you from growing any brighter than you are. Because if you can't share ideas, you can never grow. So that was what the fucking manipulation of the languages was for, was to make sure nobody became godlike here, because they fear us. They fear the fact that we might someday come to take theirs from them as they took ours from us. And there's the thing. Usually it's a perpetrator. Somebody that has already done evil to someone else that worries about evil being done to them. Us that don't do evil, it doesn't even cross our mind what you might do if you had all the power, because we don't give a fuck and we never fucking use it for the wrong reasons. But them that have no love in their heart, that turned me away, caused my baby to die, and then them that never gave me the medicine he needed to keep him alive, you better watch your ass, because I might just snap someday and just fucking waste all of you just because of it. Because you are a true waste. You aren't human. You thought whoever the fuck you're working for, whatever the fuck you're working out of, you need to stop. Because you're going to come across a hard case like me. I'll smile at you. I'll laugh with you. But in the back of my mind, I've already planned how you're fucking ending this world. And it's not passive aggressive. It's just because of the law being the law and you being an asshole that needs to be fucking dealt with personally, hands on. Well, I can't leave you no clues because I'm not going to kill you. I'll make your life fucking hell. Make you wish you fucking were dead. Anyway, Oh, 14 minutes. I'm sure I missed a lot of shit. You see these piles of weeds out here? They are wheelbarrow fucking. See that little area right there? All of that from that little area. And I still got to do all of this shit. All that shit over there. All that shit down there. And Saturday's the 1st of June. This is the latest it's ever gone for me. But this year was a fucking hard year. Those there are the miniatures. I got them from China. They're supposed to be a multicolored iris. And they've been growing now for the better part of 5 years and never flowered yet. There's another group right down here. It's, where's that little, because you see, there's some miniature irises in here in the center. Well, I gotta get in here and weed this shit out. I think they're right in here somewhere. Anyway, those have to be moved with the little ones. I gotta get all these little irises together. That's the bumblebee iris. It's a lot like an orchid. In the structure of the flower looks like a bumblebee. You know how all orchids have life signs in them. They look like bees, raccoons, ghosts, skeletons, praying mantises. Orchids take on the forms, damn near every form of life they fucking mimic or reflect. There's not a big old pile up there. I'm sure I didn't say the story right. I tried to get it all in my head so I could say it to you all in one real quick, go through. The thing is, treat people like you want to be treated. Don't be an asshole. Don't turn them away, because it might cost the life of someone else. And then they might come back and kill you for it. And then you'll understand what the fuck you done. Well, you probably wouldn't, because again, something like this is just hit and miss where you wouldn't even know what happened to you. You'd be fucking up in the pearly gates talking to God and didn't know you got killed. Neither would anybody else. Fucking fools, man. They just don't understand. Some of us aren't civilized, or we're so civilized that when we meet a fucking savage, we put them down. Anyway, well, look at all the fucking snails. There is a the snails. Oh, here. Yeah, no. Shh. Okay, here we are. Oh, fuck.